I appreciate the gentleman's courtesy in permitting me to speak on this, as I appreciate his setting the stage as terms of why we're here, in terms of what President Obama inherited when he was elected to office. But another reason we're here is because the Republican leadership doesn't want to work with us in a balanced and reasonable way to reduce the deficit and get us on a sustainable path. Nothing is a greater illustration of this than the response to an amendment that I offered in the Budget Committee. Monday, when we were dealing with this, I offered up to my colleagues, instead of eliminating food stamp benefits for 2 million people, for cutting benefits for 20 months, reducing benefits for 44 million people in total, school lunches for 280,000 children. I said, wait a minute. Why don't we work together on something that we agree on? I've worked with the chairman of the Budget Committee in the past to try and reform agriculture subsidies. We got a reconciliation from the Ag Committee that takes it all out of nutrition for poor people, for children, for struggling families. I said, why don't we go to where we agree? Crop insurance wastes billions. Direct payments go to farmers who don't need them and don't deserve them. We have an opportunity to put reasonable limits on the amount that goes to the wealthiest agribusiness interests. We've worked on that together. A majority of the Budget Committee, I'm sure, agrees, and it would pass on the floor. And we could meet this objective and more without assaulting the well-being of 44 million struggling Americans. I've looked at those people in my community, and I can't imagine my colleagues who are proposing this have worked with the food kitchens, have worked with the food stamps recipients. May I have 30 additional seconds?
Yield the gentleman another 30 seconds.
The gentleman's recognized for 30 seconds.
The answer, in part, was, well, we can't do this because we do agree on some farm reform, but we have to do it when we reform the Farm Bill. That's coming up for reauthorization later. You have to do it in the Farm Bill. That's where we deal with direct payments. That's where we deal with crop insurance. Hello? Where are food stamps authorized? They're in the exact same Farm Bill. And the Republicans have decided they're going to ignore this opportunity. They're going to, for a bipartisan compromise that will save more money and protect families, and instead they're going to protect agribusiness and avoid an opportunity for everybody to win on the floor. It's shameful and should be rejected.